What is up, guys? BCD here, and today we're looking at the Meta Quest 3. This is not a statement I thought I would ever say because I honestly thought I was going to skip this device, but here we are, and I want to give you my honest thoughts and opinion on this. So, to get this out the way immediately, this was bought with my own money. I ended up selling my Xbox Series X. I wasn't getting much use out of it, and I went and got a Meta Quest 3. I didn't have an issue with the Xbox, but I wasn't using it since I had a 7900 XTX graphics card in my PC. So I just swapped one thing for another. Shout out to GameStop for giving me $420 for the thing. So with my reviews, I normally go design, features, and then software. And I keep it short and sweet. Starting with design, you never really know how much something has changed until you go back to the past. I whipped out my Oculus Quest 1 for this one. I really wanted to get perspective on this because the Quest 3 was not supposed to be where I jumped back in. I was supposed to wait until the Quest 5. That's where I feel like it will be light enough, advanced enough, and feature heavy to the point where this will be a worthwhile thing to pick up, but I didn't want to do a disservice to Meta or anyone jumping in today. So if you look at these two different devices, you can tell that there's been a complete overhaul with the mechanic, the technology, the pancake lenses, the form factor, the lightness, the cotton strap, return of the physical buttons for pupil distance because it went away in the Quest 2, augmented reality, updated cameras, pass through, you name it. This device is packed with enhancements and better technology all around, but they still made it lighter and more comfortable. The spaghetti straps on the back do a really good job of spreading and distributing the weight, so you don't have much pressure points, and the swivel handles help create spacing either on your forehead if it protrudes or your nose, so you can really get a comfortable fit with little to no effort, and that's great for usability. I was able to get almost an entire day without taking this thing off. I was using battery packs to charge it, and I would sometimes plug it in, and I was still able to get a really solid, comfortable fit. Maybe it's just my head structure, but I really think it's adjustable enough for anyone. I also am someone that do not like to buy extra things with a device I just bought, and I really didn't want to put on a bulky halo or an attachment to make this device more comfortable because that takes away from the experience of being able to just lay down, put my head on a pillow while I sit there. And it just feels like a lot more cumbersome to attach those things or remove them for different kinds of use cases where this cloth strap works for everything. Unfortunately, the strap does get dirty, but these are swappable, so you can buy new ones, colored ones, and you could potentially swap those at your leisure. But my real question was whether or not the Quest 3 is a great entry point. I reluctantly say yes because this device has been refined to a space that no other VR out there can compete. But I also know Meta can do better. So it's tough for me to say that this iteration is the iteration to join, but it's also tough for me to say to hold off because it's really just that good. You are getting two devices for the price of one. You don't understand how great augmented reality is until you actually try it in your physical space. I am not someone that has the technology or the capability to be showing you all of this. So we have to limit this after school special to camera shots of the device. But I'm telling you, when you're actually inside the device, you're actually playing it, it becomes a part of your world. So you're capable of doing your regular day to day tasks, but also have suits or whatever on Netflix just running along the side of your face. It is great to have and it's fun to use, and the better resolution and field of view is such a needed upgrade. So key features for me has to be the field of view, the resolution, the lightness of the cloth straps, the tracking on the new controllers, and the ease of setup due to the augmented reality, colors being pushed through the camera and the depth sensors. All these features make up a package well worth your time, and honestly, I believe that this is a big enough leap that you should feel confident in the purchase, even if you had a Quest 2. I may be overhyping it a little bit, but honestly, I am someone that did not think that augmented reality will play a big role in my life. But I know for sure once we have this shrunk to a form factor that it's like down to a pair of glasses, this is going to be something I use often, if not all the time. It may come faster because I don't believe that they can't figure out a way for this to become your cell phone and start to be able to text and communicate, becoming your new form of communication. It becomes a lot more palatable, or becomes a lot easier for you to get a device through your provider, and it does 10 times more than your phone could normally do, becoming a true wearable tech. That is where I see this going, and this just gave me a glimpse of that. With that being said, the future is very bright. Meta is super determined to make this become reality. We all know that with Metaverse, and I feel like they're smart enough to do it. That's not me backing them. I don't like everything they do, but they definitely know what they're doing when it comes to augmented reality and VR, and I have no problem recommending the Quest 3.